let's finish up. We have FAQ's special Barstool Van Talk edition, 2-year. So we thought we would do this. Last year we did a live show. This year, if you don't know, we had an ESPN show. It got for one day. It got canceled. But we thought we'd go down memory lane. We do it every year. This is going to be like...
Well, it was like 3 weeks old. It had a 3-week life.
Well,
like, it got announced.
This is going to be like our Mercury Morris thing, though. Like every, when the last team, undefeated team loses, they pop champagne. Every year on October 17th, we're going to text each other and be like, remember that time we had a show for one day?
I've just resolved to not think about it unless it's on October 17th.
Correct.
Well, that's what it is. It's the timeline. Like people, it's like you get added on all these tweets of like, oh, this was amazing. And it's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, Time Hop fucked us.
Yep.
I probably wouldn't have remembered this year if people didn't
neither.
have Time Hop on their Facebook.
Correct.
So yeah, we're gonna get a little serious.
Do you guys have any?
Go
Do you
FAQ.
guys want to start with any thoughts you've had today in the 2 years that have passed?
None.
Feels like forever. That's
I had
my
a
first
thought.
one.
Yeah, I had a thought earlier today. It does feel like a long time. And I was thinking about how cool it was getting to say that we had a show on ESPN. That was actually the best part about having the show was the 2-week build up to the show where I got to tell everybody in my life, hey, I have a show on ESPN. And then just never mention it again to them.
Yep, I remember. Yeah, no, it's very true because it was like that period of just thinking, oh, shit, we did this? We're about to do this? I remember the day after it aired on that Wednesday, I remember leaving my house and being like, we got a fucking show. This is cool.
Yeah.
This is fucking cool.
Sup, guys? We always knew BVT was going to get kicked off the air somehow. How did you guys imagine it getting canceled?
Nudity?
Good question. Nudity is a good one, although they were pretty sure. We tried. We tried nudity on the first episode.
We did, yeah.
With Peter North's cock.
We did try that. My balls made an appearance through the sweatpants in the first episode. They had to be blurred out. There was, you know what? So I was talking about this earlier today. I actually think that if we didn't get canceled, I don't think that the Caps would have won the Stanley Cup that year. Oh. Because I definitely wouldn't have been able to eat shit on the ESPN airwaves.
True.
And that's the whole reason they won.
That is true. That's a butterfly effect. I think we would have gotten canceled. I don't know. Probably exactly how it went down. Just eventually someone would have bitched and been like, these guys can't be on ESPN. And then boom.
Well, if we're being honest, it was a lot of work to do that one show. And if we had done that for 2 months after the fact, we would have gotten very, very lazy doing that show.
Right.
And they probably just would have been like, okay, this show is not very good anymore.
Right.
They canceled us.
We would have been like, hey, can we get maybe a writer or like another camera person? Because there was some details in that show that were kind of set up to fail because they basically gave us a shoestring budget. Like
Here's one of the questions. Sup, PMT boys, how much money per episode did you make for BVT?
Good question.
Have any of you ever done the math on how much you would have made with BVT plus the $75K you make per episode?
Oh.
Well, it would have been $75K because we got paid a total salary of $0 for the show.
But it was also like, so the budget was always set up to essentially never succeed. It was essentially like ESPN was like, okay, we'll give you this much money. It's not even close to what a real show needs. But if you can make it work, then we'll see what we have. Yeah. So like I would guess every show, no matter what time it's on ESPN, has like quadruple the budget. We were at the point where we couldn't even film. Like if we were like, hey, we have a good idea, we couldn't film it because we didn't have like the sound people and stuff. We had them for 24 hours for total. We had, 1 day a week. That's it.
And we had to keep that scheduled, so we couldn't just use those hours anywhere we wanted. So I think it was like Monday mornings.
Yes.
We could film for like 6 hours, and then like Monday evening through Tuesday afternoon we could film.
It was crazy. We had no edit. Like it was just crazy. It was never gonna. It was gonna always be just a really, really hard thing to do.
What's up, boys? Was there ever a night after BVT got canceled that you guys just got shit-faced?
Yeah.
The first night.
That first night.
First night got hammered.
Really drunk, really high.
Yeah.
That was when I got lost in the Call of Duty commercial.
Yeah, you thought you were playing.
I thought I was watching a movie about Call of Duty because the commercial was like 2 minutes long, and I was so high, I just couldn't figure out if – I didn't know where I was. I was like, this commercial's still going on? Did I change the channel? And I got lost in it.
I ended up getting hammered that night, traveling to this one restaurant in the city that I knew had the best fries. It was like way too far away. Ending up there and then getting into an argument with somebody because he was Sean Avery's business partner, and I called him a goon.
And you were driving in the bike lane.
I was not driving the bike lane. I was not driving the bike lane.
I remember the next morning I felt like I was in like a TV show or something where I like woke up and just like got like my roommate had whiskey and I like got a glass and was just like fuck it, like
And PFT
whiskey for breakfast.
PFT said this before, but it deserves to be repeated. Like the worst part is not getting your TV show canceled; it's having everyone text you.
Yeah, all the condolences.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
I'm aware.
fuck. We should actually start like an app service for that, where like just
Bad-
receives
bad
all
news.
your bad news texts. It receives all your bad news texts and just auto replies things so much.
So yeah, what it does, it's like it's AI technology. So it scans your text coming in, and if it says, "Hey, I'm so sorry to hear about," and it identifies those words, you respond to the first one, and then
then
all the other ones get
yes.
that same response from you immediately.
Write that down.
And then we also sell all that text scanning technology to China.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And we also could, if it's like a death, we can figure out the person's name and social security number and then have them vote for whatever politician we want in the next election.
And steal their account,
Yep.
their bank account. Yeah.
And sign up
Part.
them for like bookies and stuff and be
Yeah.
like, well, we vouch for them.
Yeah.
They won't be dead.
They're taking our debt on.
Yeah.
Have any of you ever met John Skipper in person?
Yeah.
Yes.
We did. We sat in his beautiful office that was bigger than anyone's apartment in New York
It was
City.
bigger than heaven.
It
It was he had
wood, a lot of wood.
there were 3 offices, so you step out off the elevator and he has a private elevator, and then there's a pre office where there's a security guard who takes you into the pre-office where there's a secretary who then allows you into the office
Which is
where
the
there's
cocaine room.
where there's yet another secretary rushedly putting away silver trays, and then she lets you into Skipper's office, and he's very, very excited and
Yes.
a lot of energy,
A lot of mirrors.
ready to sit down and talk to you
on the floor.
and he talked to us for like an hour and a half.
When?
So this was the day after, or 2
No,
days
it's 2
after
days after.
the episode aired. And in retrospect, he was very clearly trying to offer us a job at ESPN.
Correct.
He was trying to feel it out to see if he could buy us away from Barstool.
Yeah.
It ended up being about an hour and a half conversation that culminated in him saying, "It was a great show. I love you guys. I've got your back.
Yeah.
All that stuff is water under the bridge. You'll be fine moving forward." Shook our hands. It was a great meeting. See you later. He's like, "Hey, you want a little 8-ball for the road?" "No, thanks. We're good."
Oh, I accepted that.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. No, but yeah, it was. He definitely said to us, like, I just want to know whose back I have. Like, I want to meet you guys so that when I go to bat for you, I can connect you with, a face to a name kind of thing. Apparently, our faces aren't very good.
No.
Because when he had to go to bat for us, he just dropped the bat and ran away.
Mm-hmm.
2 more.
Yeah, Hank, you got this.
Can we get a behind the music on Vanny? Where did he come from? Where's he at now, etc.?
He's still alive, and I get just a shitload of tickets for him.
Oh, I thought you sold it to
No,
Billy.
I couldn't find the title. I got to find it.
It's in Big Cat found it on Craigslist. We had to pay for it ourselves.
Yep.
It's like $600.
Yep.
Something like that. Yeah.
900.
900.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do a. You know what? Let's just save it for the show. The behind the music on Vanny.
Save what for the show? This is the show.
No. Save that for the behind the music on Vanny.
Oh, we're gonna make one.
Yeah.
Can we get one?
Yeah.
All
Like
right.
VH1.
And we'll drive it off a fucking cliff, and then I won't have to keep paying insurance.
We
and
should
shit.
get
We
into
should-
a low-speed chase with it and have a bunch of cops follow you.
Yes.
How crazy would that be if we got into a televised police chase on the news and people tuned in and it was Vanny Woodhead just driving down
Slowly.
95?
Yeah.
One dream I always had to do with one of my friend's cars when he was getting rid of it was to buy. It was a total car, and we were gonna buy it from him for like $300 and just chainsaw off the roof, so it would just be a convertible.
Nice. Yep.
But
I
it was,
like it.
Vanny convertible.
it was totaled?
No, or like he was like, I'm getting rid of it for like $500.
Oh, okay.
Sell it to
Okay,
us.
we'll do that.
We'll
Yeah.
we'll buy it.
How about-
And he's like, no.
How about someone
And then we
who
were gonna light it on fire and drive it off.
Yeah,
the
how about
pier.
someone who's listening who works on cars? Maybe just like redo the whole thing for free, and we'll. You know what? If you are working auto body shop and you want to redo Vanny, we will make the behind the Vanny, and we'll only show it to you. It'll be
Yeah.
like the Wu-Tang album
Yeah,
that
the
Martin Shkreli has.
Shkreli's got.
Yeah.
So exhibit if you're listening, especially you.
Yes.
Last
Take the
one?
ride.
Did BVT have any more guests lined up after Dan Patrick?
We had some theoretical guests, so nobody that was booked yet. I think Rachel might have been our third guest.
John Gruden was on the list because he was still working for Monday Night Football.
Yeah. But that's about it. I think.
Yeah, no, we didn't get that far.
Death. We were gonna have Death in the van.
That was also a part of the budget that kind of hurt. The fact that they were like, you got a show and you have to book it yourself.
Yeah.
And that's what we did. We booked it ourselves.
In retrospect, accepting to do a television show for $0 was probably not our most astute business.
You know what? I'm gonna read The Big Short again.
There you go.
This is a lesson.
Live and learn on that one.
Yes.
If you're ever asked to do a television show and not get paid for it, say sure, and then get it canceled after one episode.
Take the cocaine, not the money.
Love you guys.